What's going on, everyone? If you're new to the channel, welcome. And today I have some news, some really good news for all of you Ark Survival fans out there. So if you remember, about a week ago I made a video talking about a special event that would be coming to Ark Survival Evolved very soon. And well, today this is the follow-up video talking about the Valentine's Day event that is coming for Ark Survival Evolved, and it is being released today. So you guys most likely will have an update on your console or on Steam whenever you try to log into Ark Survival Evolved. So it is being released today, February 12th, and it's going to be lasting for about a week until February 18th. So you're probably wondering, Naroku, what is in this update? What's happening? You know, you made a video like a week ago talking about it, but what else is coming to it? Well, I have good news for you guys. Now I have official details on the event and what exactly is happening. In the last video, I talked about specifics that happened in previous Valentine's Day events, but nothing that was going to be released for this year because we hadn't got any details on that yet. But now, finally, they made a community crunch for Valentine's Day event, which was released about 23 hours ago. So let's take a look at this here and see what details there are and what's coming to this new Valentine's Day event. So as I already said, February 12th, which is today, until February 18th, so about 6 days, almost a week, there is going to be a Valentine's Day event. So here are some of the things that will be coming to this Valentine's Day event. So red, pink, and white colored wild creatures will be found around the arks. So if you guys are on official servers or if you're on single player, it looks like all the creatures are becoming either red, pink, or white. And as you can see in this photo right here, you have a nice image of the Pteranodon that is colored fully pink. So that's going to be super cool. And I'm not exactly sure, maybe you guys can tame them as pink and they'll stay as pink. That would be super awesome, but go ahead and test that out for me and let me know down below in the comments. Also, when mating, creatures will have a 25% chance to drop an item. That item has a 50-50 chance to be one of the following. So with this 25% chance, it's either going to drop a Valentine's Day chocolate or a Valentine's Day candy. Now in the past they haven't released anything like this, the Valentine's candy, and I believe it was just like a small chance to drop something, and it was usually the Valentine's Day chocolate, which gave you special like taming abilities. So anyways, let's look at the Valentine's chocolate for this year. It's going to restore full HP, or it knocks 40% off of a creature's taming bar. So last year I believe it was 50% off of the taming bar, now only 40%. I don't know why they really did a 10% difference. It probably doesn't matter that much, but I guess they just gave it a little bit of a, I guess, knockoffs. So the Valentine's candy, it gives your tame random dino colors when eaten. So it looks like if you have a tame, like a Giga for example, and you want to turn it into a pink Giga, go ahead and feed it one of these candies and it will turn either red, pink, or white, I believe. So one of those colors, and it looks like you guys are going to have a really colorful arsenal of dinos now. So that's going to be super awesome. So make sure you guys go ahead and do a lot of mating of your creatures on Ark Survival Evolved. So it also looks like they did a bunch of bonuses to the different mating aspects. So all servers, official and unofficial, will also experience the following bonuses. So all the servers are going to have mate boosted range increased by 2 times, so that's really good. It looks like you can have them mating a little bit farther away now. Also, the mating speed and mating recovery speed increased by 3 times. Also, creature maturing and egg incubation speed has been increased by 3 times. 3 times, guys, so that's going to be insane. There's going to be so many gigas and wyverns just being raised so fast, because 3 times is really fast, to be honest. Baby food consumption has been decreased by 1/3. I'm not sure why they decreased the food consumption. I guess they just wanted it to not be as fast when the babies are trying to grow up, and I guess it'll just take less food. In a way, that's good, because if you're, raising wyverns or something and you need extra time for milk, now you have a little bit more time. But if, you're just trying to get those things as fast as possible, it's not that good. But anyways, that's pretty much it for the Valentine's Day part of it. So make sure you guys get hyped for this event. Go onto your official servers, download the update, and it's going to be really awesome. So for the next 6 days, this will be out and active for all of you Ark players. But on top of that, there's also a little bit of an update that they're doing for Valentine's Day. So if you scroll down a little bit more on this community crunch, here are the PC patch notes for Valentine's Day. So anyways, it looks like they have a few updates and minor changes to some of the dinos and different items in the game. So the Managarma, this thing had a lot of updates within the past couple weeks, so they're just trying to make sure that this thing is as least glitchy and buggy as possible. So they fixed the bug causing the Managarmas to die randomly. That's really bad, as you can think. Like, you tame a Managarma or you're trying to tame one of these things and it just dies. Like, that was a huge bug. Also, there was a potential fix for the client crash. Along with the ice breath, it's no longer stopped by a dino leash. So that's a big change right there. The ice breath is really powerful, and if it's no longer stopped by a dino leash, it's just even more powerful. So that's, I guess, there's good and bad things about that. So they had a few little updates here for the cryopod. Nothing big, you guys can read through those, nothing really that interesting. But with the trike, they fixed the infinite trike ramming bug. So sometimes the trike, it would just keep ramming and it would never stop. Like, it would literally never run out of, like, I guess, energy. It would just keep ramming into things. So this was a big fix here, so I'm glad that they did that. Along with the movement, there was a fix for players getting stuck when walking off foundations. For bear traps, the bear traps are now placeable again. For a little bit of time, they weren't placeable. It was some glitch in the game, but now they can be placed. The tech dinos, they now drop electronics and metal as intended. So this kind of makes sense because tech dinos, they do look like they're made out of metal, but they weren't dropping any metal or electronics, so that was really weird. But now they finally are, so if you guys need electronics, go ahead and kill these tech dinos. So some exploits, they fixed the exploit relating to the tech sword. I'm not exactly sure what that is about, but also the Desert Titan. They reduced the tamed Desert Titan total HP by a third. So, if you guys don't know what the Desert Titan is, this is the Titan that can fly around. It's really overpowered, and they just reduced the HP by a third. That is a huge debuff to this Desert Titan, so it's not going to be even close to as powerful as before. So a third, that is a lot. Like, that's going from like 100 health to 66. Obviously, that's not to scale with the Desert Titan, but they are chopping off a lot of health for that Desert Titan, so hopefully this will balance out Extinction a little bit more. Also, on Extinction, they fixed a meshing location, so that's really good. There's been a lot of glitches and just meshing in the game really recently, and they're trying to finally fix that. And the defenders are harvestable for light robotic metals, so that's really good. The defenders, these things, they didn't really have anything before in them. You know, you would kill them and nothing would come out of it, and you'd kind of just kill them for no reason just to get them off of you. But now finally you guys can go ahead and farm these to get different types of robotic materials. So that's pretty much it for the PC patch notes here. You guys can go ahead and read through them if you want on survivetheark.com. But now let's look at the console patch notes. So for the Xbox and PS4 patch notes, these patch notes kind of look like they came out a while ago. I'm not sure why they were on here, but pretty much I already went over these in a video about a week ago, so if you guys want to go and watch that video, it was about a huge big update coming to console, so I'm going to go over it very briefly. Pretty much the Managarma, they did some changes just to make sure that it was really balanced in PvP, plus sometimes it was getting glitched out of the map. Also with the exploits, they've been trying to make sure that people can't mesh and use different types of tactics to get under the map, and also just exploits in the game. They did some debuffs to the Titans just to make sure that these things are much more balanced out. They've also been doing a lot of improvements and optimizing for the game. They've been changing up little stack sizes and stuff like that just to make sure that everything is really smooth. They've been working on the turrets, they've been working on the inventory, mating, different tribes, the cryopods, the air conditioner, just a bunch of random things here that they've been trying to work on just so that the console is much more improved. I also talked about this in my other console video, but now with the bola, you can now struggle to get out of the bola faster. So this is going to change up PvP a lot, like I said before, but this is going to be insane because now people can finally get out of a bola and they don't have to really wait. Last thing that I want to mention to you guys that was just announced today is that there is upcoming server maintenance. So on February 13th, which is tomorrow, so if you're watching this video on February 12th, you will know that tomorrow there is a server maintenance going on at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So they're going to be conducting a small maintenance on a portion of our North American servers. So also, all of the servers that are going under maintenance will be going down in succession. So instead of all of them going off at once, they will be going down one by one, and they're not going to be all gone promptly at 7 a.m. So the servers will not be running during this maintenance period once they are down. We anticipate the full maintenance duration to take a few hours. However, the servers will be booted back up shortly after they are taken down. But this is really good because they've been doing a lot of maintenance lately just to make sure that the console and the PC version of Ark Survival is up to date, not as many glitches, not as many exploits, and trying to just fix everything in the game overall now that they finally don't have any DLCs that they're currently working on. So anyways guys, that's pretty much it for today's video. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and subscribe with post notifications on if you haven't already. But anyways, I will see you guys in my next video tomorrow. Peace.